up loud, ready for a scene. Then they freeze mid-step, 'cause the sidewalk's clean. Ready for fresh white line, like a battle scar. Every edge in place, every mark a star. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn. Boots on the ground, badges in the night, neighbors on the porch, backlit by the porch light. Every sharp corner, like a drawn-out sword. When the crowd surges, they hold the accord. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn. They chant and they push, but the line doesn't fade. Every painted edge, every groove that was laid. Dreamy haze above, steel in the street. Mr. Bill's curves stand where the patriots meet. Mr. Bill's curves, Mr. Bill's curves. Mr. Bill's curves.
Oh, yeah, like that better opening, guys, than normal? All these fancy openings that some of these channels have or whatever, 5-10 minutes of cool videos and things like that. But anyway, I think that was a little bit different opening anyway. Play that song or something like that instead of the traditional song I usually play, which usually sounds like this. That's a good tune too, but you know, put some words to it maybe. All righty then. What happened last night? What happened today? I might even, if Jesse Axel wants to hang out or whatever, I might ask you to pop in and give your thoughts about the events last night. I was watching some of your feeds last night, doing a good job out there, showing like your kind of aerial, your distant view and everything. Kind of had a good eye on most everything there. Good job. Hit the right button here. You hit your phone does that like you have a message, but it's not really a message, you know, it's just like it's a notification or something. Anywho, see how we got anybody popping in. 8 people hanging out so far on YouTube. I appreciate it. Let's get into, as I'm showing the wrong screen there, silly Billy. Let's go over here. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it. I'm glad you admit it. I'll give you this though, Mrs. Axel. Your audio is better than BCP's. Okay, your audio was better than a guy that's been streaming out there for 10 years. Okay, is that saying something? Maybe 9 years, but anyway, your audio is better than his. Hey, you can rub that into BCP that rookie streamer, assuming you are, that your audio is better than BCP's. Yeah, your dancing is probably better than BCP's too, but we won't go there. Not better than mine. Not better than mine. I try to be funny. Sometimes it works. All right, guys, let's get into some of the bookmark stuff here. I also noticed too, it's off my screen, that Not Tina Kotex is down there at Waterfront Park, and there's a little bit of a protest going on there. Let me pop this on the screen here real quick just to show you. You can see that a little bit there. In full screen.
Wall by wall, this racist system has to fall. No justice.
Thank you.
Yeah, post that. Oops. Post.
You're welcome. Cop bikes.
Cops are keeping an eye on things over there.
1, 2, 3, 5 Portland police on bikes.
I'm going to keep an eye on that for you. See if that gets crazy or anything like that. I don't think it will. But it's so odd. I don't know, Mrs. Axel. Remember that we were talking about BCP a second ago. Remember when there was an event in Portland, probably about 100 feet from where they're standing, that was about mandates and, churches should be open and things like that. And Antifa and Black Bloc, about 15 or 20 of them, came over and threw fireworks at those people as their kind of way of resisting. The only resistance I see to this event, if you call it that, is a guy filming them. That's the only resistance they get. Sorry, I'm going to make myself bigger when I have a point to make, maybe. But isn't that interesting? They get to do all that stuff there, say all sorts of filthy stuff on their signs, no pushback. I'm not saying anybody should kind of do anything to them or anything like that, but if they don't like something, they get to throw fireworks and the city doesn't call them out for it. They get police protection as they're walking down there, even though I'm guessing it might not be a permitted event, but because there's enough of them, then it's okay for them to do it. Oh, anyway, thanks for hanging out there. I know you guys have other options to watch. I just saw Portland Andy's ICE protest in Minneapolis or something like that he's watching. Anyway, let's get into some of the news of today or yesterday or all these other days. Bookmarks thing. There's that one. Make myself a little bit smaller. The news bigger. And just in case I say something on here that's not quite YouTube friendly, this video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Actually, you know what I'm going to do next time, maybe if I remember? Thank you for your attention to this matter. Alrighty, that's enough silliness. Medina was there last night, but this is probably earlier today. So some guy had a sign with David's name on it or something like that, comparing to a leftist. I want to see what that's.
Jordan Klepper.
Bigger. Dave Medina and something like Jordan Klepper make a living by producing content that helps to exacerbate Americans' partisan divide. Both partisan, and you think you guys are the moderates with that sign. Unfit, it's unfit. Impeach him. Were you having the same sign up with Biden was literally unfit for office? I don't think they did. So yeah, you're not moderates if you're trying to claim to be a moderates. But anyway, what did David say to these guys?
It's my friends.
Hey.
It's my friends. Hi guys.
Wait, we have a sign for you.
You have a sign for me?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
you get
yeah.
this.
Jordan Klepper, make a living by. You don't like Jordan Klepper? You know he thinks like you.
No, I think you guys are kind of two peas in the same pod.
Do you know that I've confronted Jordan Klepper before? I don't like him.
I don't know that. I know you don't know.
Hey, I still love you guys though. You're still my favorite boomers.
Sure.
I got them to laugh. Woo! It's my friend.
They must be out there in that area all the time or something like that if he knows them. Interesting. Here. Liberal, based on what you see there, liberal or conservative? Minnesota ICE update. Cross on her necklace. I'm going to go conservative. I'm going to guess conservative here. Just get reporting the news, maybe. Let's see what we got here.
Hey guys, breaking news. I just got off the phone with the father-in-law of the lady who was in Minnesota and engaged ICE and was shot and killed. There is a bigger story there, and I'm going to be bringing that to you. Maureen Steele is actually going to be writing the article on it, and I'll post a video out here, a little short 90-second reel. But this is a much bigger story, and frankly, it can actually turn into what I would consider to be foretelling of where we are going when it comes to CPS. So stay tuned.
Child Protective Services. Father-in-law, so her husband that died in 2023, right? That guy's dad that might have had some side issue with the mother doing crazy things with her kids at home or something. Yeah, I would think so. This one here.
Aquí está la migra. ICE, aquí le diste el revenue. Aquí está la migra, aquí está la migra.
You know, you're sort of proving the point why we need ICE by making this video and using that language there, you know, and not even trying to speak English. You know, you're kind of proving the point here, but go ahead. So you guys can hopefully see the words there.
Ahí está la migra, papá. Ahí está la migra, papá.
Man, we gotta bring all them big ass guns up for
Con
man.
fusiles.
No, we don't need all that, man.
Con fusiles, papá. Con fusiles, la migra.
Oh, hide your face now, yo.
Yeah.
Hide your face now.
Yeah, you take a face. I see the face.
Oh, hide your face now, bro.
It's not good, no good, no
Don't
good.
run.
It's not good. It's not good. Respect the car, my friend. Respect the car. Respect the car.
Respect the pew pew. Respect the pew pew.
Respect his fucking car!
Respect the car.
Respect his fucking car!
Respect the car.
You don't want nobody to fuck your shit up.
We got guns.
Yeah.
It don't take three of y'all to move one fucking person!
Take a fusil. Take a
It
fusil.
don't take three of y'all!
Take a fusil.
Y'all assholes.
So
Y'all
y'all
assholes.
Yeah.
Don't be rough with it.
Take a fusil.
Don't be rough with it.
Take a fusil. Huh? Only looking for money for people. People looking for people for money.
Here's what you can do. You know what you can do there, rather than kind of yell at them. Ask him the guy's name, number, or something like that. Whose relatives that you know he might be able to contact for him, and you know help him out. You know, since you know he's going to be taken in, and you know inform the family of that and things like that. I'm guessing ICE kind of tries to do that because the guy will get a phone call. You know. But you know, you could try to be helpful rather than just kind of critical. These people, I don't know. Why can't people just kind of be nice and be helpful once in a while?
Huh?
No, ellos se la llevan porque son mamagüevos.
Sí.
Ellos se la llevan porque son mamagüevos.
¿Ah?
Son unos mamagüevos.
Huh?
Mamagüevos. Y'all know about
You a bitch with a
We're not
gun.
gonna get
Huh?
Trump people.
Yeah.
You gonna get Trump people. They
Yeah.
immigrants. They
He's a
immigrants.
bitch.
Yeah. He look at people for money.
Bitch ass.
Yeah, look at people for money. Piece of shit. Huh?
Stupid bitches. Fuck you.
Only looking for money.
That's interesting. The past 4 years when Biden was in office and the cartels were paid thousands of dollars to transport people to the United States for money. These people out there said nothing. The borders are closed. He's just letting people in that need asylum, you know, just people in that need asylum, as the cartels got paid big bucks on that stuff there. Not the government helping out, you know, that's just kind of cartel type money and things like that. But evidently, even if these guys get paid extra for working harder, so to speak, you know, they're not endangering those lives, you know, so much. You know, they're putting them in a safe space so they can be transported somewhere else. Craziness. Raw's got jokes too. Okay, get the idea there. What else you got? Raw's ex-girlfriend here, guys. This is I'd ride to Harley's ex-girlfriend here. Be nice to her.
This is an all hands on deck process, and in Minnesota, we know how to protect one another, and I have been incredibly proud the way our neighbors have shown up for one another. It's been beautiful to see, and that kind of resistance is why ICE agents seem so angry and agitated, because they have never experienced the kind of love that we experience here in Minnesota. And we know that they are going to disappear one day, but we will be here caring for one another and carrying out policy with love here in Minnesota.
You know who the ICE agents love? You know, besides for the money, I guess, but they love American citizens, you know, Border Patrol as well, because they want to make sure that American citizens are the ones that live in America, and other people that don't live in America and have documentation, as you say, go somewhere else. You know, so that's why they love 350 million people. That's how many people they love. Okay. Minnesota's got what, maybe 5 million people, if that. ICE agents love 350 million people. You get my drift?
This is an all hands on deck process, and
Haley Ground Zero. Is this your video, Haley, or somebody else's? Oh, it's a documentator.
Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're out here today?
Yeah, my name is Walter Kurt. So I'm an influencer and journalist, investigative journalist. I came out here to see what was going to happen with the ICE protest. Looks like, I don't know, not really a whole lot of interesting things happening, but I came out here because of the two that were shot yesterday. I figured this would be actually pretty interesting. It was either going to be Minnesota or here. Looks like Minnesota's a lot more today, but I think tomorrow's going to be bigger, so we'll see.
Are you going to be out here tomorrow as well?
I will be.
Okay. And where can everyone follow you?
You can follow me at WC Dispatch or go to WCDispatch.com.
Okay, and you're on X as well?
Yep, at WC Dispatch on X.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And thank you for flying all the way.
Wow. Another typical Portland resident here, evidently.
Look at you, man. Look at you.
Take
The
your orders
definition
from the
of
man on
mental
the
illness.
Epstein list.
The definition of
You
mental
take
illness.
your orders from
Justin.
I'm Tommy.
So my name's Justin, I'm a military veteran.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good.
Did you serve?
No,
Well, so in the military,
I don't care what you have to say.
that's fine. In the military, it's legal. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
Supreme Court.
Oh, are you angry, sir?
What these people
Are you angry, sir? Oh, yes.
This is my first. Oh, it's the first day out there. Okay, I remember.
Sir.
Identity?
I was out there the day after he was out there, I think. Get some newer news than old news like that. How close was I? I was not too far off. I was just kind of spitballing it when I said 5 million. So, okay, I probably meant 5 million legal residents. So I was probably accurate, wasn't I? Want to see another situation like this or not? Let's see. There, that's what you can do. I mean, it's still kind of silly, but it's better than just yelling and screaming at the agents and trying to intimidate them. You know, can we call anyone for you? It looks like they're taking the entire family out here, so there's probably nobody else left to call. They might have called the people in South America or something like that, let them know that they're on their way. Is maybe my guess. There, you know, maybe they have some other cousins around or something. I don't know. Out of the way, they're trying to walk on this slippery ice. Come on now. As people have F ice shirts around.
Back up, please. Back up.
Yeah, remember when there's a thing about 6 foot distance, about a tiny little thing or something like that, you know, that might get you or something like that? You'd think people would want to have more than 6 foot distance from people that they despise, you know. I guess it's okay to despise a sickness thing or something like that and be far enough away from it, but people you one an F or something like that. That's craziness. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see another Bill in the house. Is doing good. Why do I only get like 10 people during my boring day streams? Okay, because there's other things going on. I probably could do some restreams. But anyway, let's check in on Mr. Not Tina Kotex over here. Get rid of that one there. See how they're doing over in Portland here. This one, Not Tina Kotex, is out there in Portland doing this stuff here. You guys see the name on that one? I better give it some help there. You want the audio too? Keep an eye on my curbs. Make sure my curbs don't get graffiti on them. Sorry if
Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants in. Immigrants in. Immigrants in. Immigrants in. Immigrants in.
Legal immigrants say ICE in. Legal immigrants say ICE take care of business. Illegal immigrants say ignore us.
Of course.
I'm glad the kid didn't have one of the signs, just had a flag. Proper flag, too.
No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Tell that to the people that yelled at ICE last night to unalive themselves repeatedly. If you guys aren't about hate, call the people out that do that kind of stuff. And people that have signs out there that kind of advertise hate for people, kick them out of the group. FICE, that's very, very peaceful. You know, that's not hatred. U.S. out of the Caribbean. Okay, if you mean all U.S. out of the Caribbean, do you want $6 a gallon gas? Evidently, you want $6 a gallon gas because that's what would happen.
Immigrants are welcome here. We say no to racist fear. Immigrants are welcome here. What's right? All unite for immigrants. What's right? What's right? I stand for it. 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 I stand for it.
Right, no, none of this. Be mean to everybody there, you lucky bum. It'd be cheaper if we made more refineries, I think.
Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets?
Oh, are they going to maintain those streets now? 'Cause I'm going to call them up when it snows and we need to plow.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be out there, you know, using their snow shovels and taking care of the streets themselves rather than demand the city to do it and things like that. And they'd rather spend their tax dollars on drug use for homeless people or something like that. But yeah, that's your typical Portland resident out in there. All right, I was going to go over some more news there. We'll get back to that if I see anything else crazy. But give not Tina Kotek some support out there on X. Thank you. Banner. Pause that one. Take that comment down. Is it? Okay, it still puts the banner up there that I don't want up there right now. Oh. Where are you? Not Tina Kotek's. Look, there it is. Hide. There he goes. What's going on here? Oh, doggies.
Callie. Lincoln. Phoebe. You don't want that one? You want some beef liver? Good girl.
Picky dogs.
Izzy. Apollo. Rusty. Walker.
Texas Ranger.
Eddie.
Eddie Walker.
Miss Lucy Lou has to have her chicken. Gus. Scout. Apollo.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Camp Higby last night. People I don't like might be inside this building, so I'm going to throw a chair at a window. And 29 people got arrested in Minneapolis. I'm hoping that person was one of them. But I would imagine the charge for intentionally breaking private property there, probably at least a year in jail. Is it worth it to you, buddy? Everybody, glad you guys are getting along. Thank you.
This is insane.
You guys need to go. Go out. There's no reason to be in here.
Broke into a business and started throwing stuff. That was crazy.
Good job, Cam. Way to be out there. Make sure you guys are following Cam Higby on YouTube and Twitter too, if you want to. Again, back to Portland here. Looks like the state police kind of showed up for a little while, helped out, but I'm guessing they kind of took off before the Portland police did.
They're like possums, bro. Little babies attached to their mama. Gonna get on the van and drive away.
Sorry, this is a leftist feed.
That's the state troopers SWAT.
Hey, buddy.
And now we got Portland SWAT still here.
Okay. Bravo. Be quiet, buddy. You're good on it.
I wonder if state left because they see multiple violations and people breaking the law and Portland police not holding them accountable. They're like, oh, okay. What's the point in being here if you guys aren't going to enforce the law? I'm guessing that's kind of why they decided not to stick around very long. Or not, or the real Tina Kotek said, just go out there, have a presence, and then get out. You know, one of those two reasons, depending on how much say they had on the subject.
Oh shit.
And then this is the only time in the night I think you saw Portland police and ICE out at the same time. And my guess last night when I was watching this was they partly did this, you know, to get the attention of the protesters to get off the streets, you know, at least on that side of the road there, rather than kind of having them confront the Portland police. So they were kind of doing a favor. Like, they can yell at us. That's who they're better at yelling at or whatever. So that they don't have to give the Portland police a hard time for coming out there. I think they were kind of showing that kind of support. They're only out there for 20 seconds just to kick those things out of the way. Say, yell at us all you want to. At least you're not yelling at the Portland police for a second.
All you guys did is bring us all back.
Yeah, right?
Everyone's back now.
Show your face. Come here.
Please don't show your face, leftist crazy people. Some of this is from yesterday too. I didn't see much of this, but here I got little clips here and there.
NBC fake news.
NBC fake news.
Brian,
first of all, congratulations.
I don't take questions from ABC fake news after what you did with Stephanopoulos to the Vice President of the United States. I don't take questions from ABC fake news. Brian, go ahead.
Yes.
Like, other people can, but I'm not going to. You know, I'm not. Was that recently that Stephanopoulos did that, or is that the one from like a few weeks ago that he's talking about? JD probably doesn't mind or something like that, but you know, Trump kind of, you disrespect my people, I disrespect you. Oh, this is a funny thing here. When the debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the losers. This guy, I forget his channel, but he's a good guy too. I watched some of his videos.
Stand for that.
Is it illegal to? Will you ask why you're out here today?
We're out here today because there is an ICE raid, and New York City is doing the work of ICE, protecting ICE as they do illegal work to tear families apart in New York City. And as New Yorkers, we're not going to stand for that.
Is it illegal to enforce immigration law?
Okay.
Oh, okay, please don't touch the microphone.
Okay, well, who are you?
I'm a reporter. We have the right to enforce our immigration law?
You're such a f***ing dork. You're such a dork.
You guys aren't very articulate. What do you think about?
He asked you a question, answer it. Is he a criminal?
No, stay on one topic at a time. Yes, if we should enforce immigration law.
Relax a little bit.
No, I'm not going to relax.
Why are you out here today?
To protest.
Hey, I asked you a question.
I'm here for, I don't know, it's a nice day, beautiful neighborhood. How about yourself?
No, I'm guessing this guy doesn't want his boss to know that he's out there protesting.
We're out here talking to protesters.
Oh, yeah? How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
A little cold. Yeah. Do you think the United States has the right to enforce its immigration law?
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Yeah.
So why is that not what's happening here, in your opinion?
Yeah. You are such a joke.
Can you articulate your position, or no?
Simple and straight to the point. Can you
ask why you're out?
Articulate why you're out here? Like, no, I can just repeat chants over and over again. That's all I can do.
You enjoyed what? I enjoyed seeing your face getting punched.
Oh, you like when women get abused?
I just don't think what you did was correct, and I think you deserve.
What did I do?
You were confrontational and you said the wrong thing.
What did I say?
Somebody says the wrong thing, they deserve to get punched. Remember, he's referring to the time when a pro-choice person was talking to her, a pro-life person, and the pro-choice person didn't like something she said, so she decided to hit her.
Somebody said something.
Tell me what I said since you know everything.
You do. What's your position about
women deserve rights from the womb to the tomb?
Yes, and what about their rights to control their bodies and have abortion?
Yeah, women can control their bodies, but killing a baby in the womb is not controlling your body. Do you want to have a discussion about it, or you just want to say,
Anti-choice. Is that the holder?
I know you don't. Abortion is murder. Yeah. Abortion's murder. Do you know that 400,000 black babies are murdered in the womb every single year? Do you care about black people? Do you care about black people?
That's not what this is about right now.
She brought up abortion. I'm not talking to you, sweetheart.
I don't care. It's not her comment what she wants to do.
Do you care about black babies being murdered in their mother's womb?
You want to be Candace Owens so bad, huh? So bad.
See, they say they care about black people. They say they care about minorities, but as soon as it's black babies in the womb, you have nothing to say. You have nothing to say. So she's excited that a woman's assaulted, and she's excited that black babies are being. Yeah, of course you are.
You needed it. Yeah. And how dare you come out here? You're
right. How dare I come out on stolen land? You guys claim it's stolen land.
You're out there.
Bitch, I ain't white. I don't know what you think I am.
Well, you're white passing, because that's what you all say.
Okay. Well, you're pretty white too, hon.
I know, and I'm proud of it. My mother was white, so I'm very proud of being white.
That's good for you.
Yeah. So why are you so rude? Why can't you handle a difference of opinion? Why do you guys always walk away, turn your backs, hide your face, you wear a mask? Because you're so scared to be seen out here. You guys have no facts on your side.
No,
you guys are the real fascists.
Yes, they are. Savannah Craven, nice job. And quit taking people's content without acknowledging it who they are. Kate, I better not be following you.
Enjoyed what?
I enjoyed seeing your face getting punched.
You like when women get abused?
Get rid of that bookmark.
Parents, okay, they actually have to fill out applications, and I
legal immigrants talking to protesters. I like this kind of content.
had to go get sworn in to get my citizenship. So why are these people, why are they allowed to cut the line when my family had no line to cut? How long did that take? Whatever it took, we stood by the line. Whatever this country told us was legal, we stood by that line.
Were you facing persecution?
I didn't come here illegally. I came here on a visa. I was a child. I came here legally.
Was your country persecuting you?
No, my country
was persecuting me, and I came here and I became an American citizen. I'm illegal alien.
My country wasn't persecuting me.
How long did that take?
For me to become a citizen, I did all the due process, man. Every due process, every paper. Years.
We don't care how long it takes.
Years. And even if it had taken 20 years, you know what?
gotta stay
Let me
in
tell you
Rico.
something. I've been here 22 years. You know when I became an American? A year ago. Best day of my life after the birth of my kids.
Okay, so can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Were you illegal before that day?
No, I was not illegal. I was following the rules. I was under visas. And the moment they said, this is one day over your visa, out. I was out. I was respecting the country that was welcoming me. It was giving me an opportunity and a chance.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
He's trying to do these silly gotchas on this guy with a mask. And he's like, it takes too long. It takes too long to be here. You know, like they're like, doesn't matter. I want to be an American. I'll do whatever it takes to become an American citizen and legally be in the country. Time has no issue when it comes to your freedom.
Damn, it actually just left my head.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Got him. See, that person at least gave the credit to the mother. That wasn't your video. That was a TikTok video that you used, but at least on TikTok they have the little thing on it. Hippos? Like it's a cross between a beaver and a hippopotamus or something. All right, let's check in on Not Teeny Kotex here. They're at Waterfront Park, plenty of people there. See what's going on at Waterfront Park there.
This is how they greet each other. It's not, I mean, really, it should be like Salam Alaikum or something, Islam, right? But it's just fuck ice. That's, hi, hey, fuck ice. How you doing? don't know if you're going to get any more tunes out of these guys. This might be it. Time to go home, take a nap, and get ready for
craziness tonight.
For an evening at ice. Good times.
Good job out there, Tina Kotex. Nice job.
Dave Brown.
At least you didn't use the M word there. It's bad enough that they use K for as killed, but when they use the M word or whatever, I'm like, you're not worth talking to.
Thanks for your sign.
Here's mine. Anyway, not Tina Kotex down there to protest at Waterfront Park in Portland. What does Steve Smith have to say about this stuff?
There shouldn't be Sanctuary City saying, yes, you can. It just shouldn't be. I mean, one way or another, pick one. You either can or you can't. But it shouldn't be federal government says no, but you say yes, so you get to usurp the authority of the federal government, and we're still calling ourselves a nation of laws. Well, which laws? It makes no sense. That's where I'm coming from, Andy.
I live in Los Angeles.
You got 30 seconds, Andy. Andy, you got 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Never voted once or was given the offer to vote for or against sanctuary city or state. I think it's a bunch of baloney.
Yeah. I don't blame you for feeling that way, because the American people should have an opportunity to vote on it. You're absolutely right. I didn't even know that was the case, Andy, until you just told me. You understand? How you a sanctuary city just by declaring yourself to be a sanctuary city, but the citizens in the city didn't even vote on it? That doesn't seem to be the American way.
Mm-hmm.
Back up off me. Back up off me. Back up off me. Back up off me.
Yeah, I got some bitch stuff.
You ain't my bitch.
Yeah, I know I'm not. I'll never be your bitch. You don't even brush your teeth. 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 Yeah, scary bitch.
She's threatening us with bear mace.
She's threatening you with bear mace right now. You want to take care of this bitch?
Coward!
You want to take care of this
Fucking
bitch?
coward! I'll take care of you, bitch!
That's what's gonna happen to you bear maces me and y'all fucking attack me. I'll start fucking clacking the motherfucker out of me. Back up off me. No, I'm allowed to create space. I'm allowed to create space. If you stay away from me, I won't touch you. I'm just staying away. I'm just creating space.
Angry people out there. Angry people. We'll come back to that elephant later. Katie Davis Court was on Jesse Waters the other day reporting on some of this stuff.
I mean, these ICE stalkers, they come in, they blockade. I mean, the minute anything pops off, they're right on the streets. How do they do it?
Right, Jesse, it's just absolutely insane. You know, the situation outside the ICE facility in Portland here is intensifying. Last night, there were about half a dozen arrests. And tonight, there's actually a direct action in about 30 minutes here, which I will be covering. But, you know,
this was from yesterday's.
Portland police was actually out there last night mitigating the crowd, which we did not see last year. So that's a big change. It's unclear if they're going to remain out there due to staffing issues and their unpredictableness of actually helping these federal agents. But, you know, these radical activists are out here defending the two victims. And I'm going to put victims in air quotes because they are actually the suspects who are illegal alien Trinidad terrorists, according to Homeland Security. You know, one is an apparent pimp. The other is his prostitute who was just involved in a shooting here in Portland. And you ask yourself, like, why are these activists defending these people? Is it mental illness? You know, is it psychosis? Is it brainwashing? I don't know, Jesse. But what I do know is that these politicians here do not wait for the facts to come out. And they do that intentionally to rile up their base against ICE. And instead of, you know, sending well wishes to these Border Patrol agents who could have been killed by these foreign terrorists, you have the Democrat City Council immediately condemning ICE, who wasn't even involved in this shooting. And you have
No facts.
Attorney General Dan Rayfield immediately launching an investigation into these Border Patrol agents. And it's because of their insane rhetoric that these protests are probably going to
And no investigation into the victims.
persist. And, you know, these politicians need to take accountability because they are intentionally misleading the public and appearing excited to do so.
Yeah, I mean, people in Portland probably don't even know this is a Venezuelan gang pimp and hoe team that tried to run Border Patrol agents over with their car. They probably don't even know.
Unlikely.
They're so ignorant.
Neighbors.
Yeah, they're so
They're
ignorant.
innocent neighbors.
Right. They're just La Familia. It's just a family breaking apart families. All right, Katie, stay safe out there tonight, all right?
She does a good job hiding who she
investigative reporter
is
Katie
out there.
Davis Court.
She was out there. There's Bravino.
Arrested 2 illegal aliens from Somalia today on the streets of Minneapolis, both with significant
Sexual assault. One of them is a sexual.
one with sexual
battery.
assault, and others had very long rap sheets. Where are the police arresting them? Or if the police do arrest them, why aren't they turning them over to ICE and Border Patrol? When you ask them that, they don't seem to have an answer, Laura.
Your message to those tonight
Will not touch immigration. We arrested 2 illegal.
You think Minneapolis would care about that stuff when they're got enough other things on their hand to protecting other kind of criminal fraudsters and things? What kind of criminals do you think they won't stop protecting? Oh, you want one? Mr. Buddy Dustin, I haven't seen him out there. Not for at least a year. Get back to the elephants later on. Their interaction here.
Don't touch my car.
Don't cuss.
But you're not gonna do I want. Don't touch my car.
No, you don't do
Don't
what
touch
you
my
fuck
car.
you want.
Sir, I don't care. Don't touch my car. Don't
This
touch my
ain't your car. That's her car or his car.
I'm
That's
trying to
not your
ask
car.
if he needs assistance.
Why can't she say
I don't care
something?
what you ask.
But
Don't
why
touch my
can't? So
car.
what's your
Okay,
badge
the window
number?
was down and
What
y'all
is your
put it up.
badge number?
Señor, necesita ayuda. ¿Cuál es su nombre?
Just allow him to say something. Come on, man. Just use a
¿Cuál
little.
es su nombre? Señor, ¿cuál es su nombre?
Don't touch her.
¿Cuál es
I
su
want-
nombre?
I will lock your ass up.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yeah.
No, you won't. No, you.
Black Lives Matter, I guess. Is that just 4 years ago or just, not election year. It's not election year. I'm sorry. That's when Black Lives Matter.
Want for what? You.
¿Necesita ayuda?
No, he's here. He's right here.
Oh, don't touch my fucking.
God, or every 4 years, sometimes every 2 years, depending on whether it's Black Lives Matter or if it's abortion issues. That's the every 2 years kind of thing. Got to remember what the thing is. Just keep track of that stuff. I'm not sure what she said here, but she always has some good statements here. Say in English though.
Ne abbiamo parlato lo scorso anno, voglio dirle che non ho cambiato idea.
You see at
Io
the bottom?
continuo a non credere
See at the bottom?
nell'ipotesi che gli Stati Uniti avviino un'azione militare per assumere il controllo della Groenlandia, opzione che chiaramente non condivido.
She's talking about Greenland, an option that clearly does not.
L'ho
I would share. I already
già
put
messo nero su
it
bianco,
in
ma
black
che
and white,
credo non
but I
converrebbe
think
a
it would
nessuno, credo
be.
che non converrebbe neanche agli Stati
I think it would be worth it, not even to the United States of America. For let's understand each other. That's what it was reiterated also in the statement signed by the main leaders, the Europeans. It must also be said that at let's say she's not. The translation's not working out too good on this one here. It sounds like she's not a big fan of the U.S. doing anything in Greenland. I'm not sure if I'm understanding it right or not, but. You guys aren't chatting very much in the chat, so evidently we got 17 people out there, and there's only one Graw talking there. So put a 1 in the chat if you're a human. I got to do a human check when I don't see people chatting. 2 in the chat if you're not sure if you're a human. It's debatable sometimes. 3 if you're definitely not human. If you're AI or a robot or a Chinese phone or something like that. Put a 4 if you're a dog, like this one here. One in the house. Got a couple of humans in there. Okay, so we'll double check. We'll get back to the elephant later. The elephant in the room.
Get the fuck out of here! Get out of the fucking street, man! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
That's at the time they did get the person. Okay, the previous time they did not, weren't successfully getting the person they were after.
Get out of the fucking street!
I appreciate her.
Fucking kill your girl like fuck you with that gun! Come on, shoot me, fucker! Come on! Knock your fuck! Come on, shoot me! Fucking pussy! Get the fuck out of our street! Fuck you!
Skip ahead here. And later on, I think that person needed an ambulance. I'm guessing they really didn't need an ambulance, but because of the law, you know, ICE had to give them an ambulance situation to the hospital so that they could likely talk to their lawyer instead of actually get help.
This is our right as American veterans. You're unprofessional. You're a mess.
Call me unprofessional. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on over here. You guys like that elephant, don't you? David Medina had a conversation with this guy here.
So Chief Day.
He's referring to Chief Day, the head of the people out there. You know, you hear the conversation here between this liaison officer.
Chief Day.
Which is kind of interesting. I guess they can have their own opinions out there.
They just confirmed that the 2 people shot by U.S. Border Patrol were Chende Aragua, and also that they tried to run over the U.S. Border Patrol agents. Okay, and then he proceeded to break down and cry, and apologize to the Latino community. What does the Latino community have anything to do with Venezuelan gang members in our community? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really watch it. I don't know. Me not being part of the Latino community, I'm not really sure. I don't know.
Do you think he should have apologized to Latino? How about apologize to Oregonians?
Well, I mean, so everybody has an opinion on who he should apologize to, and if you're like, you know what, I think he should have apologized to more people, then you are more than one.
Well, it's actually common sense. When you allow gang members to roam free in your streets, you should be apologizing to the citizens. That's not safety. That's not prioritizing public safety. And honestly, you guys should be offended that the Oregon.
But is that Chief's fault or is that the DA's fault? If the chief signed a thing to kind of send them to the DA, you know, for prosecution, and the DA said, no, not going to do it, or the DA's fault at that point there. But if the chief said this person didn't break enough laws or something like that, you can write it down, but let him go for now.
Oregon Democrats are doing that, and your chief is apologizing.
Well, again, he has
apologizing to the Latino community.
Yeah, he has every right to apologize to whoever he believes he'd like to apologize to. You are more than welcome to even contact the chief's office and say, like, hey, I don't agree with that. I think you should apologize to this group instead. You, as a citizen.
Do you think he should have apologized, though, to Oregonians?
You're not going to get
the Latino community. Like, how was the Latino community? How were they affected when it was the Venezuelan gang members that were allowed on the? How does that have to do with Oregon's Latino community? I know a lot of Oregon Latinos, including myself, who are offended by that.
So, and again, you can be offended. I don't know because it's not part of not part of the Latino
And
community.
also, are we not enforcing blocking the street? This is a legitimate question.
No, you're right. And I actually answered this with somebody else. Governmental interest is what we have to balance against. So for us to go and move
John, show the street. Go ahead, sorry.
For us to go and clear out the street, we have to take a look at what resources it's going to take and how much force it's going to take.
Is that not a crime or a violation at least?
Yes. Yeah, it can even be crimes too.
Okay.
So again, we have to look at what the courts are going to see as reasonable. So if a bunch of cops went in there with sticks and just started clubbing.
So right now they're committing a reasonable crime right now. Is that what he's saying? See, we got to do what's reasonable. Okay. You admit it's a crime, but you can't do anything about it till
people. Is that reasonable?
You know what's reasonable is enforcing the damn law that Oregon citizens voted on for you guys to do. You guys took an oath of office to enforce the law.
Make sure you get it.
You guys took an oath of office to protect Portland. And what about these neighbors here that are
that was a leftist likely saying the police are talking to this right-wing extremist.
counting on you guys to enforce law? You guys just let these guys do whatever they want.
You got a lady, so like up on the balcony with the purple lights. She's all part of this too. So I mean, she's fine with all this.
Okay.
Yeah, she is. Okay, you can have your elephant here. You guys like the baby elephants? Or baby sharks? They like their watermelon, don't they? They can eat it with the seeds too. It doesn't hurt them so much. Must be India. This last night on their way down to the ice facility from the park, probably. Haley West. Oh, come on. Yeah, he was such a bestie that he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. He gave information to the prosecution. Yeah, a great friend there, buddy. Why don't these guys use facts? How late were you up last night, Kate? You're watching my feed, I think, till 12 o'clock my time, give or take. I can't remember last chat I saw from you. I call that a communist hat. Check out that last spot there. Did you see it? See if you recognize somebody here. See if you recognize this guy here. I'm going to pause at the right place here. Oh, I got it. It was the last second there. You recognize somebody in the picture right there? The guy holding the camera. He doesn't have a Jesus hat on right now. He doesn't have his Jesus hat on. Maybe that's what helped his audio better last night. Oh, really? Okay. I thought you were kind of up late. Yeah, I was up pretty late on some of those crazy streams. BCP. I hope he got a little bit of help in his Cash App or something. No, as I see my Cash App thing can show up on the screen. But yeah, the BCP out there. Like what? Would he have better luck if he had his Jesus hat on, you know? He's trying to do a little bit more black blocky type behavior to blend in. Although I think he might have a yellow and black shirt on there. It's hard to tell. Oh, this is what he was referring to, what Chief Day said.
Two individuals. I can confirm, first and foremost, that these two individuals are in stable condition. They are still hospitalized. They are in custody of the federal law enforcement, but grateful that they are appear to be on the road to recovery, and I'm grateful for that. They do have some nexus to involvement with TDA. We can confirm that. And what I can say is there is an association with the two folks yesterday and TDA.
I said it twice. Interesting.
I hesitated to even share this information initially because I'm very aware of the.
Oh, why weren't you? I'm curious. What was your reasoning to not bring out facts? To tell the people out there, to let them think that they were just kind of people in the community. Please tell us, why did you do this? That if things went bad last night because people thought that Border Patrol did that to innocent people, it would have been your fault. What was your reasoning behind this, Chief Day? Let me hear it.
Historic injustice of victim blaming, oftentimes portrayed by law enforcement, including this very agency that I've represented so proudly for so many years. And historically, we have, by law enforcement, including this.
Is he getting to the reason why he didn't do it? This is like Kamala Harris word salad. What is this?
Portrayed by law enforcement, including this very of victim blaming. Oftentimes,
Go back further. Go back further.
I'm very aware of the.
Because this is where he's supposed to be saying why he did not give the information about the Trinidad connection earlier. Tell us why now. Tell me if it's a word salad or if it makes sense to you.
Historic injustice of victim blaming, oftentimes portrayed by law enforcement, including this very agency that I've represented so proudly for so many years. And historically, we have not.
Talking about history has nothing to do with the here and the now. The here and the now is the important things. Or the when the news came out that they were Trinidad Aragua affiliated people, why didn't you bring it up? Talking about the history of this and that and the other thing means zero. Okay, so let's try this again.
Been quick to disclose the potential criminal history of others. I want to speak for
potential because of the history of victim blaming. I decided not to inform you of the connections they had to criminal activity. Let's say somebody was a Proud Boy, and the Proud Boy, and they were affiliated with the Proud Boys. Even if they didn't commit a crime, if they were involved in something like this, would the first thing they would have brought up that the person was a Proud Boy? Would that have been like the first thing that came out of these guys' mouths? Yes, it would have. F the PPD. The leadership, anyway.
just a moment specifically to my Latino community.
Here's the crying that David was talking about here. Is it fake crying? Was he told to cry? Was he given acting lessons here? Notice how he's so serious and came up with a logical reason in his mind about the reason I didn't say it is because of the history of the situation. But all of a sudden, now that he's talking about the Hispanic community that he helped endanger by not sort of holding the law more accountable for these people. Hear the sniffling?
It saddens me that we even have to qualify these remarks, because I understand, or at least have attempted to understand through your voices, your concern, your fear, your anger.
Did he have an onion that he just opened or something like that? I think he had an onion on the table that he kind of opened, and you know what onions do to your tears and things like that. I think that's what happened here.
This information in no way is meant to disparage or to condone or support or agree with any of the actions that occurred yesterday.
Any of the actions. As a police officer, law enforcement officer, if you know that the people in the car are affiliated with gang memberships that are known to carry weapons. And you want to make sure you stop those people, and especially if they're endangering you, you wanted to stop them. Oh my goodness. Could be, KP, could be, very well. What was this one about on CNN here?
We've been following this protest outside of a hotel where these protesters believe federal agents may be staying. And just in the last few seconds, it appears they're trying to get actually inside this hotel. You can see this ramp that they were all around me a few seconds ago, and now they're up this ramp. I can see a door open to this particular hotel, and you can see and hear how much noise they're actually making right now. Earlier, they were shining lights on some of the windows, truly making as much noise as humanly possible to this point, banging on drums, blowing their whistles, out with their signs as well. This is at least the second hotel they have been to in the downtown Minneapolis area, appearing to be under the belief that agents are staying at the hotels at which they arrive. Now, again, you can hear the drums, but I can't emphasize enough. It was just a few seconds ago, as we're going to get closer to this ramp to see what we can see. Excuse me here. Where you can see the door open. It doesn't seem that they've made much more progress beyond that door opening and a good portion of them actually going in. Now, while there was law enforcement...
Was it the wrong hotel? I haven't seen this particular thing here, but I heard that it may have been the wrong hotel that they kind of went after.
In this area a little bit earlier in the evening. We have not seen any in the last 30 minutes or so to this point, as they are now clearly, it seems to have...
And you know the people that they're intimidating likely out there by doing this? What sector of the economy usually works quite a lot in hotels? In different sections of the hotel industry and everything. Would you think the Hispanic community has a large employee population in most hotels? I'm not saying illegal immigrants, or just Hispanic in general. Yeah, I think they're feeling intimidated. They're intimidating immigrants in the hotels. Just saying.
Reached at least one of the doors here, but at the very least, everyone out in the street making as much noise truly as humanly possible. And when you look at the size, it actually isn't the overall biggest that we've seen, but you actually see here they've climbed.
Yeah, not to mention the regular residents, the regular business people and other people that are staying in the hotels, they're tourists and things like that. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, people? I'm trying to sleep. This quiet hours for this hotel said they're at 10 o'clock. Oh, yeah, even the good reporting time, 10:08. So yeah, past that time.
Ladder of this other little vestibule here on the side, and they're up there observing as well, as you've got apartments around the surrounding area on top of that. So this is a protest that had been marching through the city and through downtown Minneapolis in particular, and this is the latest stop where they've made their move here to just oh, and you know what, I'm going to turn here. You can see the lights that they were shining on the sides of the building here, trying to get into some of the windows,
trying to blind people
with that light, which we saw them doing previously on the other side of the building as well.
Thank you, CNN, for so accurate reporting for once. I appreciate you guys actually using investigative reporting for once. Very nice. Hands up, don't shoot.
Don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot.
In 2014, that was 12 years ago, when Hands Up, Don't Shoot was popular, even though it was a lie. These guys were like 5.
Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot.
Silliness. Oh, Lance was down there too, huh? Riot police officially called in on the scene. Minneapolis, I assume. Oh yeah, this is part of the kettling area.
Done. Took him long enough.
Oh, this is Cam's video he was using. Okay.
Cavalry's here.
Cavalry's here. Or Minneapolis stuff. It's him and Nick Sorter were hanging out there. They evidently arrested 29 people in Minneapolis. Oh, wow. I can't confirm nor deny what Nicholas said there, but yeah, it does typically happen where you're kind of in the elite and you have sort of control over the economy of certain areas, and whatever your economy tends to be based on and everything. And in some African countries, there still is that evil thing that Republicans call evil, but the Democrats were highly in favor of it back in the 1850s in America.
Are you letting your city walk like this? Let's go. What the fuck is going on? You're a bunch of fucking.
And they scared the cops out of there. It was before they did the kettling. How you doing over there, Blue Otter? Nice to see you over there on Rumble. Is anybody else over there to hang out with you on Rumble? I hope there is. I'd have to go over there on Rumble to see if there's anybody else hanging out with you. I'll say there's two, but probably just like a bot or something like that, or me. Anyway, thanks for hanging out over there. Trying to get rid of these ads on Rumble that keep showing up even on my own video. Okay, back to here. Britt said, I see your subscription numbers have gone up a lot in the last week. I appreciate it. Thank you, Britt. Yep. Thank you for your help there. When it gets crazy or whatever tonight or whatever, if it gets wild with things or whatever, I might add you as a mod if I don't have a mod around, if that's okay with you.
No, not me. It's not me.
I appreciate all the new subscriptions and things like that, but I wish it was more because of my charm and my attitude and my good looks and things like that, but it's more likely because of the restreaming ability that I give you 4 or 5 screens at a time and the occasional joke. I'm not sure the jokes help much or not.
Oh shit! Let me back. What the fuck happened?
They were told to get out, likely by their superior, saying, "You're being too mean to the protesters. You're being too mean. Pull back and retreat to make it look like the protesters want." That's likely what happened. So I can get through some of these other things here. Cam Higbee, crazy Smalley flag out there. Surprise, surprise. 18 hours at large ice, Minneapolis march. Quite a few people out there. Sure, some people got lost out there, but wildness. Tim Walz. What about Tim Walz? Yes, he's. You think they'll send in the National Guard tonight, guys? You think they'll send in the National Guard tonight? Help the police, since the police couldn't stand up for themselves? That's what a normal governor would do. If your local police can't help out a situation in a mob that's doing stuff like this unimpeded, they would typically send in some National Guard people to kind of protect the buildings and things like that. That's what a smart leader would do. But keep in mind, Tim Walz is the governor of Minnesota. You think they'll send in the National Guard? Oh, we shall see. I think he'll probably wait one more day or something like that. Say, come on, we can get through this weekend. You know, it'll be okay. They're just, leftists are very peaceful. You know, they don't decide to damage buildings or come up with silly reasons to go after hotels or federal buildings. You know, they would never do something like that. The right wingers that put cameras in people's faces and Ask questions. Those are the bad people out there. Those are the ones that use words as violence. See, that's a joke, you know. Bad joke, but still a joke. Not Tina Kotex was down there also last night. I'm just going to zoom right through this video.
If you interfere, force is going to be used. Yes, we do. Sidewalk! Don't fucking touch me! We're on the sidewalk! Get him my goddamn face! No, I'm not fucking back. Don't fucking touch me!
Things turned bad really quickly.
Fucking sidewalk! Fucking touch me!
I wanted her to get arrested for that kind of behavior, but technically she didn't touch any officers. But
There's no such thing as a good apple. You guys should be fucking ashamed. I know deep down you guys are actually.
I mean, some of these cops are saying, why didn't I take that job in Molalla? Why didn't I take that job in Newburgh? Why didn't I move to Idaho and take a job in over there somewhere? You know, that's probably what's going through some of these people's heads. Like, man, I should have opened that letter from Montana.
Just yesterday, Portland, out in East Portland.
See how many lies they can say in 30 seconds here.
ICE and federal agents shot 2 individuals. We're gonna say their names. One is Yorlanese Contreras and Luis David Mocado. So we're gonna go Yorlanese Contreras first. Say her name. Say her name. Say her name.
That's all they can do. She's not dead. The better thing to do would be to send flowers to the hospital with her name on it. That would be a nice thing to do. Saying her name out there doesn't help her.
This country partakes in must come to an end today. Not in the midterms, not in the presidential election, but today.
Yelling and screaming at a building today is going to make a whole big difference, you know? Yes, I really appreciate yelling and screaming at a building over and over and telling the people there to unalive themselves. Yes, that's going to really prove my point.
I call upon our local representatives to stop trying to win political clout on Instagram and treat ICE as the authoritarian crisis it is. I call.
Maybe not, but I'm guessing this person has an identity crisis going on. You think this person has an identity crisis going on? See the long hair and the stuff there. Brainwashed by nothing but hypocrites. Hey, what life? Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. You and Graw know each other.
Telling them to revoke ICE's land use permit. No more fees, no more ineffective policies. What we need, what our city needs now more than ever, is to rid our communities of these masked thugs.
Okay, let's just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 20 masked thugs right in front of you. Let's start with those ones, okay? There's no reason to have a mask out there. You know, this is Oregon. Before COVID, nobody wore a gaiter over their mouth, you know, unless it was 10 degrees. And it wasn't 10 degrees at this time. It was maybe 40 degrees. pointing out the fact that these guys were walking back and forth. I think this is the person here, I think female, they tried to get her. She was running away this way and everything, that the cop that came out of here should have followed her. Actually, he was coming out that other door, followed her, and then had somebody over here catch her on the other side. Blah, 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 blah. This guy here was on something last night. I'm not sure what he was on. Right-wing talk and things like that. Well, he did have a microphone on too. No, it wasn't Mace. It wasn't Leilani. Leilani had that fur hat on the whole night.
Fucking Nazi bitch! Get back!
There was some craziness going on last night. All sorts of little different interactions that were weird and things like that. BG got on the scene last night. The conservation officers showed up. Evidently, game wardens. Some people said that game wardens are tougher than most police or something like that. I'm not sure. They showed up last night and got yelled at by a bunch of people out there. Katie had a video here. Some of these leftists or whatever, the block blocker is probably good because they're used to bundling up and things like that. Your normal liberals out there, probably not too long. You know, the masks that they wear to cover their face are usually very thin. You know, so when it is that cold or something like that, they don't use proper protection.
I can't believe they even let you use those fucking things. Hey, watch your fucking hands, you coward. Fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm on the sidewalk and I can fucking be here. I'm where you fucking told me to be, so get the fuck out of my face.
F this, F that, F that. You know, this is how you don't have a quality conversation. You know, if you want the officers to suggest they do something to help you out, usually the best way to do it is not to cuss them out. Just FYI, you know, saying please and thank you and can I get some help or something like that. These are the words that your parents hopefully taught you when you were young, you know, when you wanted to get some attention and some help with things. Those kind of words are the words that you usually use to get someone to help you. If they decide not to help you, so be it. You know, they're still going to be nice to you. But saying F you, F this, F that, that's kind of going to get you the opposite kind of attention from authority figures. Just clearing that up for everybody.
Fucking cunt! Get the fuck out of here!
I thought it was supposed to be nice to women. I thought lefts were all about women's rights and things like that. My body, my choice, and all that stuff. And didn't he just use the C word to a woman there? Interesting. I guess it's not Women's Rights Month or something like that on the left. She probably knows how to use that stick. I would imagine the female cops that are out there, part of this SWAT team type stuff, aren't there just because of DEI. You know, I'm pretty sure they've You have a little bit more training than your typical DEI stuff in government. DNR is federal. No, when they say get back, they don't mean back where you're at. They mean back further. You know, back is kind of keep going back until they say you're good. That's how that works. Is Portland Police Rapid Response Team, as you see there.
I'm not.
A woman calling another woman the C word. That's high quality, respectful, diverse. What's the other word? Nice words that liberals like to use. Tolerant behavior. Oh, another the T one also. Yeah, great slurs to call somebody of the same sex. Oh my goodness, these people. Good job. Give Katie Davis scored some love on that one. That's great. Great video. Is that the same person? Okay, so not only are they saying all ICE agents are responsible for what happened to that lady, and they say it's without due process, they use that N word, but all MAGA people are also responsible of the M word for something that happened to someone that was trying to drive over an ICE officer. So 80 million people plus are responsible for the death of that person in that woman's mind. Seek help, people. Seek help.
Fuck out of my face. You should probably go soon. We got hundreds. This is my fucking house, motherfucker! This is my house, motherfucker!
We've got hundreds of people, so the minority of people that are out there should leave. The minority of people in the area should leave. Think of how that sounds. The minority of people should get out of the area, is what the leftist just said to the person on the right. Does that make sense to you? Interesting. Right wingers don't say that. You know, they'll say, we don't like certain ideologies and everything. Those ideologies should kind of leave. We don't say that the people in the minority should leave. We say the ideologies that we don't like don't belong in America, that kind of stuff. Not the people that are citizens should necessarily leave. That looks like fun. What was this about? Daily Wire. National Park Rangers, they have federal authority. Can they do that anywhere, you think? Even if it's not on any federal property, I could do that. But what if it's state property or something like that? Could the National Park Rangers arrest people on state or city property? Did the Vikings make it to get to the playoffs, guys? To get the Viking sign over there, did they make it to the playoffs? Are they assaulting the police car yet? See, that's what it looks like when somebody's in control of their vehicle and has law enforcement powers to move the vehicle that they want to. You see how that works, leftists? You know, when you don't have law enforcement powers and law enforcement tells you to stop and get out of your car, that's what you're supposed to do. But if you're law enforcement, you can stay in your car, drive slowly to get out of a troubling situation. Just FYI. I'm trying to get through some of the stuff here. Trump, last night about Venezuela. It's hard to hear when you have the helicopter going on like that. What was this about?
$33 to $521 billion a year, that's probably on the low end, that it's actually much higher because that just comes from a small number of federal agencies that actually report improper payments. Medicare, Medicaid hold the largest share of that. So now this major fraud investigation wide, and it's considered that even that number you're seeing there, 233 to 5.
Small number, yeah. Yeah, see the bears, y'all like bears?
Oh, wow. You came to me. You brought to show me.
Tommy Lahren.
We have to have a talk. What the hell has happened to you?
Wait when you come talk to us later. That's
Research referred to white liberal women.
fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking president. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out. Like I mean, part of it is being like a white woman that I'm privileged and I have a lot of privilege. So I feel like white tears are not always something that's helpful or necessary when Black and brown people have been experiencing this for a long time. This isn't new for them. And so
This is the epidemic, the contagion that nobody seems to be talking about. Every time you see one of these videos, what do you see in common? White, liberal women, usually fat, usually ugly. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going to be honest. What went wrong? What went wrong? How did you start out? Probably just a normal, well-adjusted young lady, probably a good family, probably a good financial situation. What made you do this? What made you look like that? What made you act like that? What perturbed your brain to this level? We've got to know. I know that you're leftist foot soldiers now. I know you're leading the charge, but we need to have a discussion. What happened to white liberal women in this country?
Good discussion to have.
White
I'll come back to that one.
Fuck away
Oh,
from
look
me.
at bodyguard, Fox News guy.
Don't fucking come up to me. You gonna touch
Look
me?
at Fox News
You gonna
guy.
touch
You
me?
gonna touch me?
No. So get
Hi, how's it going?
Fuck off me.
Hey.
You fascists.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. There, guys, there. Sorry, watch out. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me.
Don't push me on the ice.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm slipping. Sorry about that. Apologize.
As he's literally pushing people, say, oh, I'm sorry. What a 45-year-old crazy person, maybe older, that acts like a child like that.
Hey, everybody. Sorry.
Don't slip in my area again.
Your area? Is this your land?
This guy literally tried to 3-year-old girl in D.C. and then tore down the veterans encampment. This guy tore down veterans.
Oh, sorry, the 360 camera that Cam has there.
Oh, trying to pull United States. Oh, hi. Charlie Kirk's a disgraced dictator.
Yeah.
How does it feel? This guy hates.
Minneapolis rioter attempted to push myself and another individual on top of inches of sloped ice. My 360 camera shows him deliberately running into me and trying to make me fall at the federal building. Yes, play it again for this. Now you have that perspective.
It's veterans.
Get the fuck away
Oh,
from
look
me.
at bodyguard, Fox News guy.
Don't fucking come up to me. You gonna touch
Look
me?
at Fox News
You gonna
guy.
touch
You
me?
gonna touch me?
No. So get
Hi, how's it going?
As you can see, he's moving into him, Tries to push him into Cam and then into the ice there.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. There, guys, there. Sorry, watch out. Excuse me, coming through.
Excuse me, don't push me on the ice.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm still good. Sorry about that. Apologize. Yeah.
White liberal men also.
In big trouble. It looks to me that the people are taking over certain
Talk about Iran.
cities that nobody thought were really possible just a few weeks ago. We're watching the situation very carefully. I've made the statement very strongly that if they start killing people like they have in the past, we will get involved. We'll be hitting them very hard where it hurts. And that doesn't mean boots on the ground, but it means hitting them very, very hard where it hurts. So we don't want that to happen. There have been cases like this where President Obama totally backed down. But this is something pretty incredible that's happening in Iran. It's an amazing thing to watch. They've done a bad job. They've treated their people very badly, and now they're being paid back. So let's see what happens. We're watching it. We're watching it very closely.
Yeah, remember back in the day when they had crazy protests there and people were getting pew-pewed on the streets and Obama, nothing, let's give you $6 billion. Let's take a plane over and help you out so you can pay Hezbollah and everybody else to keep doing what they're doing, you know? That's what Obama did.
To get people out that want to kill people like us.
Geyer Digital.
They want to kill people like us. That's why ICE and Department of Homeland Security is here. To get the people out that want to kill your children. These people are coming from all over the country, all over the world. All over the world, doesn't matter what color they are. This isn't about race. This is about good and evil. And we got evil people flooding into this country.
It's his idea. Geyer's getting pretty adamant lately.
One of the other cops came by and said, you know, Kaylee, the girl with long hair, she's down there. I was like, oh my God, we have to go. So we like literally rushed down here.
Mo, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're going to get a lot of shit for shaking my hand. You know that, right?
We don't care. Thank you so much.
I'm here to kiss ass. That's what they told me.
Oh, really?
Oh, thank you
so much.
Thank you for yours.
Yeah, thank you for your service. Thank you again for your service. So nice to meet you guys. So you notice they're keeping their distance when the police showed up. He's not following me. She's keeping her distance over there. What's your name?
This is in Florida somewhere on this one here. Yeah, different color tiers. Yeah, it depends on what kind of tiers you have, Britt. Exactly. Yep. Craziness going on out there. I see Papa Wheelie. How you doing?
Or if you're so proud of what you're doing, just show me your name.
My name's not on there.
What's it say?
That's ain't none of your business.
Oh, the police are here. Did they call the police? Oh, they called the police. Did you guys call the police?
The police said First Amendment is allowed. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. This is the news. This is a commercial, guys. Rice cake or something? There, into that commercial.
I got to look at this myself.
He's looking at the ballroom across the way there. To work on it.
Wow. What a view. This is the door to the ballroom. What a view. Unusual time to look. But
Well, he's there. Why not?
I figure we might as well do it. If the fake news would like to go back and take a look, you can. I got to look at this myself.
Unexpected Trump.
Ashley Babbitt, she deserves to die. Tell Nikki, I hope Ashley Babbitt's getting eaten by fucking worms. I hope she's getting eaten by worms.
Oh, Bo Diddle's right there. I'm sure Alex is the person filming this, but even Bo Diddle, he's heard crazy things, but I'm not sure if he's heard somebody say that about anybody, much less Ashley Babbitt.
I hope her eyeballs are rotting out of her fucking body. Dragged right to fucking hell. Don't touch me. Fuck Ashley Babbitt. Fuck you, Nikki. They know what human rights. Fuck.
They don't understand that the connection between what happened to Ashley Babbitt, federal officer firing unnecessarily at a person, that was not an immediate threat, versus what happened with Renee Good. But it was an immediate threat, and the federal officer did have to do something. But they can't sort of do that math in their head. It's odd. All right, I guess we can give you another commercial here after a second here after this one here. Right?
Aside, because I got.
Well, here's the whole white liberal women. Oh, he just reposted this one. I already saw that one. No commercials just yet. Here's watch Trump again.
We get along with you very well. We like you very much. We don't want you there. Not going to be there. And if we didn't do this, China would have been there and Russia would have been there. Maybe they both would have been there together, but they're not going to be there now. One thing I will tell them, and I will tell you, that we are open for business. China can buy all the oil they want from us there or in the United States. Russia can get all the oil they need from us. I told China, and
Okay, now you're going to make me look this up, Chooch. Okay, I believe you, but you probably want to see it on Twitter here just for the heck of it here. Or would you rather watch the beavers eat the fruit there? Let's see if we can. New York Post preliminary strikes on what? On Iran or Venezuela? Post preliminary strikes. See how good their searching thing is here. That didn't quite work out the way I had planned on that one there. New York Post, I guess. How about that? Minutes ago, activist group Anarcha training civilians to follow ICE agents, ramping up activities, showing in force. Wild. I'm not seeing what you're talking about yet, but maybe it's further down here. On this is ISIS. I know that happened about an hour or so ago. Targets in Syria out there. I'm guessing they had help from Jordan, at least temporary base. Maybe Turkey. I think is that what you meant? Probably. I think that's probably what you meant. Yeah, that's all over the news on the stuff. They're kind of curious what they use F-15s again. You think? Anyway, it's back to the other boring stuff that I'm talking about. There you go, the commercial time. Okay.
What's up, dude? What's going on? Doing all right?
I'm not selling anything during my commercials, guys. Just FYI, my commercials not encouraging you to buy anything. I might use the time to let you know that there's a like button down there somewhere at the bottom of your channel. There's a subscribe button down there. Also, it looks like a thumbs up is the like button. The subscribe button looks like a bell, I believe, on that one there. There's also some buttons over by the chat over there. If you wanted to look into those buttons, it's up to you.
Who else is out here? Come on.
Ooh, we got some friends over there.
Come on.
Down by the golf course. That golf course, they don't say Birdie, they say Bucky.
You think you own the place or what?
Friends in low places. This is what that says. Cool. Get done with that one.
Why not? I'm from America. Can I ask you a question? I'm a journalist from America. My name's Nate. I'm independent. I don't. Okay. Can I just?
I don't talk to independent people. Imagine that. I only talk to people that I agree with. I don't want anything else in my head besides.
Let's ask you one question though. Come on. Why not? Okay, at least.
Meet Catherine Hygiani. She's a paid protester. This is her LinkedIn, where she writes that since October of 2023, she's been working for Stop the War Coalition as the head for National Gaza demonstrations. She's professionally protested with Code Pink, the organization that's led by Jody Evans, the wife of Roy Neville Singham, who gave $20 million to fund anti-West rallies in the States. You probably know Code Pink from videos like this.
Oh, how I want to be in that number when Trader Joe stands free.
Anybody ever dealt with Code Pink?
Catherine used to teach Syrian and Palestinian refugees until she moved to full-time protesting after the 7th. She was a campaign assistant for nuclear disarmament, and part of her duties included dealing with incoming inquiries via email and organizing protests. The whole thing is to make you believe it's just about Palestine, but it's not. It's about socialism, because here she is organizing a rally to tax the rich. You can even see on the Freedom for Palestine signs it's by their Socialist Workers' Party. And when I initially
hey, Juji, let me click on that link there. NewYorkPost.com. I'll try to look into that later when I finish the news here.
approach the protests, you're met with a tent that says Socialist Workers' Party. Make no mistake, this is about socialism and the destruction of the West.
I'm a journalist from America, and
the other thing too, if he is kind of thinking about preliminary actions against Iran or whatever, and letting it leak to the New York Post or something like that, that could be kind of a way of kind of signaling to the leaders in Iran, like, we're not playing. Not saying that he's actually going to do it, but is it? I wasn't just talking. I was wondering
if you could tell me about the Socialist Workers' Party.
You're best off talking to a representative from the Central Committee. What organization are you from?
I'm independent. How do you see Palestine and socialism interlinked?
The way in which we run society means that the violence that we've seen perpetrated.
Like, what was I supposed to say that was on the website? Oh, I didn't say Gatorades are hardly a thing. I think I already shouted that out earlier. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
To the Palestinians is actually part of the system that we live in.
Now Catherine posts the same flyers we saw in Whitechapel, and this is her with Jeremy Corbyn, who is a hard left socialist who's been a member of parliament since '83. Jeremy Corbyn welcomed a group of Islamic extremists into parliament just 6 months before coming Labour leader.
Boomers, lefty boomers, in England and the U.S. Hold off on that commercial there.
January 8th, protesters in Portland took to the streets at the ICE
facility. I don't know what. He kind of tries to be funny or something like that, but it's not always funny. What was this about? I haven't watched this, but I saw it.
Not today. You don't. Thank you for your service, Deputy.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Why?
I'd be in trouble.
Oh, because you're on the clock? Really? It's like bribery or something?
Something like that.
Oh, well, while I'm here, can you see if I got a warrant? You can't do that?
No.
Well, guess I'll just enjoy a few more days of freedom, Meemaw. Thank you, bud.
Yeah.
Things like that. Yeah. Them cuffs get to hurting.
Yeah.
You know? I'll make some better choices, though.
All right.
All right, I'm going to flee the state.
All right.
Love you. Not today.
I've seen this guy before. Is that actually his channel by chance or not? Braxton, America First, Trump supporter. Is he just stealing the video or is that his actual video? I'll follow you anyway, but don't be a guy that steals people's content, though.
Was murdered by ICE.
The way I feel is I watched the video.
How do
the title of this one here, the ICE agent and protester fall in love before our eyes. James Lee is the person who posted this.
you feel about the fact that a U.S. citizen was murdered by ICE?
The way I feel is
Well, exactly. I know. They better get those off the curbs. I'm not sure who's in charge of the sidewalks. It might be Valley Ray or somebody like that. They stay on the sidewalks. That 8-inch curb or however big my curbs are down there. Keep the stuff off the curbs, you know. I'll allow the yellow paint to be on the curbs in certain areas and the red paint by the fire stations or something like that. But aside from that, don't mess with my curbs, okay?
Watch the video on multiple different angles.
That is not a feeling. How do you feel? Feel it here in your heart.
Okay. And like I was saying,
you understand feelings should be based on facts, right? Is this somebody passed it away? I feel sorry for the person who passed away. Yes, that feeling is that. Separate the feeling from the facts and the events is what he's probably trying to get across here. I don't think they're going to fall in love. I don't know where that thing came into play.
Immigrant mother.
Right.
Feel it in your heart.
I do.
Okay,
at the end of
so
the day,
don't tell me what you saw or what you watched.
If someone tried to run me over, I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing.
Not
That's
a
how
feeling.
I feel perfectly fine.
That's not a feeling.
I feel fine. We're so used to being antagonized that it's just one of those things where you don't really entertain it. I'm having a conversation with you because we've been real respectful. That's all it is.
That's how I was trying.
But every single time I see those cameras pop up, our conversation changes ever so slightly. So our conversations, a little bit. They get a little bit more.
No, so I was upset because you were telling me what I know.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's fair.
Yes.
That's fair. That's human. At the end of the day, it is.
If I escalated,
It was longer conversations. They already kind of skipped 2 or 3 times.
I apologize.
You guys were best friends before the camera came over here. Don't lie. I seen it.
I mean, we were having a really good conversation.
We were having a really good conversation. The camera's a little dangerous,
This,
all right?
this one has empathy. Like, look at his eyes.
I appreciate it.
I'm guessing if there was somebody next to this guy that was white, I would almost bet they're not going to have the same conversation. She wouldn't have this say his eyes are nice.
Feel like
Like I said, I think at the end of the day, we all have different experiences as agents. I personally have arrested some pretty terrible people, and I have arrested people that are just here and their only crime is immigration. And it is what it is.
It is what it is. Commercial time? Okay, commercial time. Those guys are beavers. Is the guy in the left here, is that a beaver or it's different? Maybe it's still a beaver, I guess. Looks like a bunny rabbit though. Is there an ear on that thing? Chad, Kate Dunn, Renee, makeshift memorial area.
Actually, that's more than I had to do.
So you want to be mad about it. There's no reason to be mad about it. I'm doing my job. I don't come to your job. We haven't said nothing. You're the one that is starting stuff with us. We came here, we're filming, we're doing what we're asked to do. And you said, get off my fucking block. Get out of here. You came with the violence. You came with the ugly.
Love and peace, people.
All we did was come here to do our job.
Nick's orders next to him.
Just like the rest of them. But you don't do that when you got the big news truck, right? All right. Well, I guess we understand. We went over this.
I guess the crowd is going to continue growing. Actually,
That's more than I had to do. So you
Did he put it up on Twitter or on YouTube?
want to be mad about it. There's no reason to be mad about it. I'm doing my job. I don't come to your job. The First Amendment is that I'm allowed to be here just like anybody else. So by censoring me, who's the fascist? All I'm trying to do is my job. I'm sent here by my organization to do my job. I don't have to tell you shit.
I'm following you. I'm keeping my
That's fine. But telling me to get off your fucking block and all this other shit is stupid. So just keep doing it.
I do live here.
I do too. So shut your mouth.
Why are you coming at the press? Don't you want this out? That's the whole point of it, isn't it?
People talk more. There'd be less shooting and cracking.
No shit. But because you think we're somebody, you feel like you need to harass us. Makes no sense.
Very loving there. Yeah, very much so. Les, yeah.
I'm recording it. I've got you here. Yeah, I got you recorded.
This is the video beforehand, and then the other one was the after one. This one here, love and peace, asking somebody to get out of their area. Like, yeah, this is loving and peaceful. Try practicing it rather than preaching it. Geyer. Let's try and get rid of some of this older stuff on here. 48 seconds. I don't care about CNN. We did enough CNN already. Almost 2 hours. Usually more than I want to do is 2 hours. Get rid of that one. What was this about?
Very well. I think really very well. Marco just gave me a note. Go back to Chevron. They want to discuss something. Go ahead. I'm going back to Chevron.
Is there a question, Mr. President?
Yes, go ahead, Marco. What are you saying here?
Mark, if you can update us on operations in the ground and with the appropriate approvals, what you might be able to achieve in the next 12 to 18 months, give us a little view from the ground.
You make it back.
Oh, I love these little notes. It's like, if you guys need to bug me, but do it politely. You know, that's what he told his secretaries.
I don't agree with pretty much everything on how you stand.
Okay.
My biggest thing is you use the word terrorizing about ICE. Do you not give them any credit for like taking Trende Aragua people out of here or any of the people that are here?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not terrorizing though. That's why I said if
I know.
you have a warrant with
Yeah.
that person's name, that is a absolutely rightful detention.
But I don't ever hear you like give ICE credit, or I don't ever hear you give President Trump credit for getting the bad people that are actually committing crimes. So I'm not talking about people that are here for a better life. I just want to.
They never do. Like, if you ask it, they'll say it or whatever, and pretend like they're doing something. But all they want their 10 seconds of fame by calling out ICE, you know. Democrats. I don't know if I like that guy. I like that he's standing up for himself, but some of his opinions were a little bit crazy. Nick Shirley on this one here.
There's actually a bunch of other stores inside of the grocery store. So right here you have one store, right here you have another store, and then right here you have another store. Then up here you have another store. In total, inside of this section of the grocery store, there are 6 separate stores. How's life here as a Somalian?
Life is good.
I do phone bills, sending money to Africa. That's where I do. The business is good.
And how have you seen the rise of Somalians and the rise of Islam here inside of Minnesota?
As well, the rise is good and been allowed. We have a place to pray, and life is good.
How long have you lived here in America for?
For 10 years now.
And when you came here, did the government bring you here, or did you come here by your own choice?
I came here by my own choice. I was one of the refugees from Uganda. I was brought by UN.
You were brought by the UN to come into the United States?
Yes. And life is
10 years ago, who was in charge?
good, We try to enter into businesses.
Wait, 10 years, 16. Yeah, it would have been end of Obama, yeah.
Mingle. And we do what is required.
Who's the guy that owns the all that crazy stuff my wife buys, everybody in America buys? You got those blue trucks that pull up in front of your house. Bezos. So I told Bezos, I told him, hey, I need you to come to Knoxville, go to Mexico. What's the Exxon, Tim? I said, it's a Mexican restaurant attached to an Exxon. I said, bring your checkbook. He was really whining. He said, and they went up to $6 on their dadgum margaritas. I thought he was going to have a heart attack.
That might break the bank for him.
Yeah, I reckon. All right, love you, bye. Knoxville, taking to Exxon. I was taking...
Exxon. You guys have any of those in your neck of the woods out there where you have a Mexican restaurant attached to an Exxon or a gas station or something like that? He's in Tennessee or something like that. Anybody out in the Tennessee area know what he's talking about? Gas station, Mexican restaurant right there. I would imagine there's some places that have a restaurant close by the gas station, but like be part of it almost or something. I gotta hurry this up. Gotta go to the restroom.
American flag lapel pin. What is the other lapel pin on?
Somebody gave me this. You know what that is? That's called a happy Trump. And considering the fact that I'm never happy, I'm never satisfied. I will never be satisfied until we make America great again, but we're getting pretty close. I'll tell you what. This is called a happy Trump. Somebody gave it to me. I put it on.
I'm having a hard time seeing here. I see the American flag.
Skip that one. Man, I've saved way too many on this one here, didn't I? What happened to this? ICE agents, January 9th. I'm just going to let it go. We've already watched enough of those kind of things. That was a few days ago. And that one there, the guy that had the speakers or whatever got arrested. Psycho person here, maybe. I watched enough Trump for now. Cam Higbee, 47. I already saw that video. Crazy liberal ladies.
Your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay?
I think I'm making exactly
I'm not.
the right decision.
Oh, then why are you giving her a warning? I'm giving her a warning to not interfere with what we're doing, to not make a bad decision today and ruin your life.
Well, bad
Okay,
decisions.
thank
That's
you.
funny coming from you.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you. Have a good day.
I'm trying to see what. Oh, there's the adult diaper things. Okay, I see the adult diaper she's got in her there. See those? That's where it came. I thought it was from the other person that had the.
I hope you have a terrible day.
Okay, thank you.
Border tactical officer, I'm guessing.
Look out, it's slippery. Yeah, there's a lot of ice around here. Just so you know, if we continue to have you follow us, okay, have fun. Don't make a bad decision today.
What is illegal is stopping people unconstitutionally.
Don't interfere.
Leftist.
If I can.
Okay. Oops, is that the same video? Okay, same video. Last one, pretty much? Yes, it is last one. Okay. Let's see. Supposedly it's a conversation between Bavino and a Democrat or something like that. We'll see what it was about here.
It's very interesting. When we make our community safer, your residents thank us, but you don't know that as a representative, do you?
Could you explain to me
I can.
why
I'll tell you
you
later,
are
immigration
not,
information.
why are you not arresting criminals? Why are so few of the people that you have arrested and detained and deported people with criminal records?
They're all criminals. They've all crossed the border illegally.
Crossing the border illegally is a civil offense.
No, 18 U.S.C. 1325 illegal entry. That's a federal crime. Yes.
It's still considered civil immigration enforcement.
I love when they know the numbers and everything at the top of their heads. They say, here's the law. That's what we're enforcing. This is at the Minnesota State House.
How is deporting construction workers protecting public safety?
Deporting illegal aliens and criminals, making America a safer place. The double-digit drops in crime. Have you looked at your statistics nationwide? Or you don't care about
Over
that?
the last, like,
Since
3
we've been
months?
conducting, yes. Double-digit drops in crime.
Correlation is not causation.
When we're there, that does cause that. Then what causes it then?
Well, I don't know. I saw a
You
crime
don't know
recently, and the
exactly.
crime was ICE shooting
Exactly.
a woman
Mm-hmm.
who was a bystander.
Don't drive a 2,000-pound missile at an ICE agent. You will have an outcome that you don't agree with, Representative.
Yeah, well, I thought that
Mm-hmm.
law enforcement was supposed to be trained in de-escalation.
And that is, they did. They
Shooting
did.
someone in the face is not de-escalation.
Trying to drive somebody over is not de-escalation either.
What's your job?
I work with
Are you
OAN.
like the comms people? With
No, I work with OAN.
Oh,
We love watching representatives use their First Amendment. I think it's fantastic.
well, I'm a former member of the ACLU of Minnesota Board.
How does that not surprise me? How does that not surprise me that she's a former member of the ACLU that doesn't know the laws that he schooled her on twice or 3 times already? And the ACLU is a legal organization, right? Wow. It's DG Gaming, I guess.
And I believe in the First Amendment.
Good.
What about the Second Amendment? You believe in that one?
Don't have a job.
You don't have just the ones that suit you, there, Representative, right? What about that Second Amendment?
Well, I don't know if you heard, but we had a shooting in a school here in Minnesota recently, and a lot
What's
of
that got to do with
little
the Second
children
Amendment?
Well, I think that if we had some common sense gun violence prevention
Who gets
laws.
to say it's common sense? You?
Well, yes, I'm a legislator.
Exactly, and I think
You're a legislator. You get to say what's common sense, not the people who founded the country.
that's definitely the problem there.
Is it? Well, I
Yes.
think the problem is that
When you
children
use
are
that,
dying.
when you use that violent rhetoric around children, yeah, I'd say that you probably are not exercising a lot of common sense there, Representative.
I'm here as volunteer for the
Mhm.
Minnesota Youth in Government. And the point of Minnesota Youth in Government is to encourage children to participate in our civic institutions, to learn about them, to learn how to
They're learning from you. He just schooled you 3 or 4 times on multiple issues that you're supposed to know about.
exercise their constitutional rights.
I do
We are
that.
inter-
I do the same. I haven't interfered in anything, but I do the same thing. I take children to shooting ranges, and I teach them to shoot, to exercise their Second Amendment rights that it seems like you want to take away.
I don't have strong opinions about the Second Amendment. I just care about
Just the ones you
children's
want,
well-being.
right? And just those rights you think you need to care about.
Well, I
But
just
not the
want
second. That's always the
people
litmus test for you
to-
folks. Always the litmus test.
I just want people to be able to live in peace.
Me too. That Second Amendment does that.
Really? Well, all I've seen here in Minnesota is people dying, including children.
Mm-hmm. What about the lives that are saved by guns? You don't talk about that, do you?
Does anybody?
No, they don't talk about the multiple lives that saved people from being pew-pewed by a pew-pew.
They die from fentanyl. I'm just wondering because the end all is get rid of guns, people don't die. Is fentanyl still killing people in Minnesota? Just wondering because it's illegal.
Don't have
because it's illegal. The government, we don't hand out fentanyl. Is fentanyl killing people in Minnesota? See, this is where you need to count to 10. Too easy. I really don't want you to leave, but yes.
It's time to go. All right.
That's Chad Caton on that video. It's just like so easy. These people just like pick and choose what amendments they like, rather than like, oh, let's kind of go with what the founders say. It's just crazy nonsense. Let's see if there's any late breaking news or anything like that real quick. I'm not sure what she was wearing. Is this the one you're talking about here?
To back down. You all have decided that this resistance is not one that can be intimidated. We are showing the nation that regardless of what the tyrant in the White House believes, we know that we are here to stay.
Seriously? You got a hand translator person out there? Are you kidding me? Are they really going to be out there if they can't hear anything?
And this is our country. We are going to make a life here, and we are going to stand up for our neighbors here in Minneapolis. As many of you know, they came to terrorize, abduct, and deport Somali immigrants here in Minnesota.
Defamation.
When they couldn't find any because majority of us are legal residents and citizens, they decided to terrorize our Latino immigrants.
It's just, oh my goodness. What's more terrorizing than them? Encouraging them to go 2,000 miles through Mexico and South America, Central America to make their way here, and have bad things happen to them on the way, or to keep them where they're at and let them know that the border is closed. What's the better way to kind of take care of the people that are here when it comes to South American people anyway? Yeah, pretty simple question. Yeah, Tiff. Old news. Old news. Iran or Venezuela? Oh, Minneapolis, of course. Ford Fisher from a different angle over there. same speech. Not a whole lot of new stuff out there. David Medina, another conversation maybe.
Nobody cares about the Venezuelan gang members in our communities. Nobody cares about that.
What about the Americans?
You know what?
Being shot.
Who? What America? Like Renee Good?
Look into my eyes and tell me you are okay with the things going on. Look into my eyes
Like
and tell
what?
me you're okay.
What things? You're not going to be able to say what things that are.
Like what?
With the shit going on in this country right now.
Well,
Give an example of what you're talking about without saying. Tell us you have TDS without telling us you have TDS.
tell me what you're talking about. I'm looking at you. What are you
Ask a
talking
question.
There's no due process. There's no due process. People are being thrown in.
You just, I'm not sure if you did, but you just called somebody a murderer without due process. You can have your opinion on it, but when you think that it's factual and things like that, without due process.
To prisons and left to who knows
What about the due
happens to
process
them.
of them coming over the border illegally? That's not due process. Like, what about that?
That does
the due
need to be
process
that-
is when the
Please-
government
please stop.
takes them to court.
Please stop.
We're having a conversation.
That's not
Relax.
process.
No,
Why are you
no,
stopping?
you're
Why are you
filming.
stopping?
Please stop. Please stop.
She's having a conversation, Karen. I'm not sure if your name is Karen, but that's what I'm going to call you. They're having a decent conversation there. 3 people were, and you decided to tell people what to do because your seniority doesn't give you permission to do that.
See, this is why people are so divided, because you don't allow people to talk. It's like so ridiculous. I am talking. I'm letting them talk.
Yeah, but when you talk, you lie. That's your problem. Due process.
But what about the due process of people coming over our border illegally? That's not due process. They're skipping due process.
They're supposed to go through a system of process, you idiots. Nowhere does it say that a certain kind of thing has to be ran through courts as part of due process. Idiots.
Process.
American citizens should be ran through court if it is into jail, but nowhere does it say there has to be a court and trial for other non-citizens. Not to that degree, anyway. They have to have every single thing American citizens have.
This is the United States government apprehending them legally under warrant and then giving them due process in an immigration court so they can be legally removed.
So then this is what you, what's up? And this is what you do. You call names and you don't even want to have conversations. You say stuff like that. That's what's wrong with our country. I'm not out here calling you guys names. I'm not out here disrespecting you guys. But that's the problem.
Like your camera.
It's a public.
You're out there trying to get attention. You're literally out there getting attention. People that drive by have dash cams that are filming you out there. Tell them not to have their dash cams.
Hey, you guys are out here protesting. No, you guys are out here protesting in public.
Idiots. Follow David Medina out there. He does a good job out there with all his videos. Conspiratard's out there. How you doing? Hey, I saw you saw David out there the other day, didn't you? Conspiratard. I think I saw you guys bump into each other there. Steve Bannon is laying groundwork for a 28 presidential run for Axios. No, he's not. Nobody in their right mind would vote for him. I mean, he looks like Scrooge. Doesn't he look like Scrooge? You know, Christmas Carol. Doesn't he look like Scrooge? Yeah. I thought he did. He's Ebenezer Scrooge. Not a big fan of some of his takes either, but still, it's a right-wing Ebenezer Scrooge. If I didn't have to go to the restroom right now, Conspiratard, I'd ask you to pop in and go over some of your footage or something last night or something like that, but I'm going to call it here in a second here. Maybe another time. What's this? 2 hours ago, ICE targets use. Yeah, I already know that. One more refresh. Yeah, Costner was out there doing his thing too. Anything else going on? Nothing there. Cam Higbee 24 minutes ago. I'm going to save this one for later. I'm going to play a song and save some other things for later. All right, guys. Which one are we going to do? Mr. Bill's Curbs again? Have you heard this song, Conspiratard, yet? Or some people like this song here.
They roll up loud, ready for a scene. Then they freeze mid-step, 'cause the sidewalk's clean.
I'm not a big fan either.
Fresh white line, like a battle scar. Every edge in place, every mark a star. Mr. Bill's Curbs, where the strong stand tall, trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's Curbs, make the doubters burn. Boots on the ground, badges in the night, neighbors on the porch, backlit by the porch light. Every sharp corner like a drawn out sword. When the crowd surges, they hold the accord. Mr. Bill's Curbs, where the strong stand tall, trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's Curbs, make the doubters burn. that was laid. Dreamy haze above, still in the street. Mr. Bill's Constant, where the patriots meet. Mr. Bill.
Insider paper says U.S. urges Americans to leave Venezuela immediately due to risk. There are reports of groups of armed militias known as colectivos setting up roadblocks and searching vehicles for evidence of U.S. citizenship or support for the United States. Remain vigilant and when traveling abroad. I just want to let you guys know that. Back to the song here.
Curves, where the strong stand tall, trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. So guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's cards, make the doubters burn.
That was a pretty good song. You want the other version also or not? Or this one's about Mr. Bill's chat here. Let's let you listen to this one here a little bit longer here. 5 hours ago. I don't want that one.
Mr. Bill sits quiet at his desk, hands on keys but feeling less. The chat's alive like a wildfire spark, lifting him up from the dark. The talkative, wild and kind, filling his world with a rebel shine. They give and give without a stop. Even trolls get wisdom drops. He shakes his head. He doesn't see why they're this good to someone like me. But they don't care. No, they don't care, Mr. Bill. We're everywhere. You think we're too much. We're not done yet. We are attached. We're the best on the internet. They crack jokes that make the moon blush. They throw kindness in a world so hushed. They don't slow down, they never will. Even when you doubt them still, generous hearts, they overflow, making sure their love will show. You say you don't deserve this crew, but they'll just shout, we choose you. But they don't care. No, they don't care, Mr. Bill. We're everywhere. You think we're too much. We're not done yet. We are attached. We're the best on the Bill, we're everywhere. You think we're too much. We're not done yet. We are attached. We're the best on the internet. They crack jokes that make the moon blush. They throw
All right. Play the rest of that song tonight. Guys, I appreciate you guys popping in, hanging out. I'll try to do some restreaming tonight. We'll see Conspiratard out there and a bunch of other people doing their thing tonight. I don't know. When is it going to start, Conspiratard, or anybody, other streamers that might be in the chat? When are you going down there? You were down there earlier last night, like 5 or 5:30 last night. So I'm not sure what time I'll start to restream. Make sure you follow all those live streamers out there tonight if you want to see what's going on in Minnesota. Follow Cam Higbee if you want to know what's going on in Portland tonight. Follow Tommy Boy and Conspiratard, not Tina Kotex that was out there today also. Anyway, hopefully you're doing good. Anyway, that was cool. I'm going to send you guys over to MDG Gaming. Tell him he needs to get a haircut. If you would for me, tell Mr. Bill says he needs to get a haircut to get more women. If you want to, the 14 people that are hanging out there, he does restreams and news and things like that also. But I in my opinion, if he wants to get more women or something like that, he needs to shave some of the extra hair on his face and head. But anyway, we'll talk to you guys all later, Gators. What was this they used here? I don't know what that guy was saying. No haircut for Karen. What's going on, Street Cat person? What's going on with you? Are you troll? I usually don't get trolls during the day. Are you a troll or are you just chilling out? They crazy. I don't think you're a troll. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys all later, Gators. Thanks for watching, hanging out. Usually I do a 30-second outro, but I'm just going to send you over to MDG Gaming. Actually, I'm going to show you who I'm going to send you to first. He's a pretty good guy sometimes, so let's make sure he's live too, real quick. Yeah, so he's live over here. What's he doing right now? Was he live on the street right now? Usually he's sits at home or whatever. Oh, he did say he was going somewhere, so you guys have to watch him walk around Vegas or something like that. Looks like it's a little bit of a glitchy feed, maybe. See what the audio says here.
Yeah, Emmy, $1,595 is the cheapest bag they have. So, yes.
Anyway, you can watch the guy walk around Las Vegas. He's got bad internet with all that cement and concrete or whatever around him. I would imagine why it's kind of a little bit glitchy. But anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tonight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. You're welcome, Nicholas. Have a good one. 5 p.m. in Kansas? Is that when things are going to go crazy in Kansas or something? Anywho, guys, have a good one. And if you don't want to go to him, there's other... Portland Andy is also live. It's FYI. That would be my other choice, but Portland Andy's got plenty of attention already. I'm not sure what he's doing tonight, but just, you don't think I sent you to a bad channel or whatever. I'll give you 2 options there. But ready? Here you go. Goodbye for now. How long device? Almost 2.5 hours. God bless.